it's Karis. Welcome back to day 18 of Vlogmas. I have a 4-day week this week because I'm going on winter break and tomorrow's my last day. But today is Wednesday and I normally have Wednesdays off, but today I don't. The catch is I have no clue what classes I'm supposed to go to today. All I know is that I have a psych test in psych right now, so I'm gonna go do that or something. I don't know. I'm also gonna put Theme Park Tycoon on in the back so that I can get money while I take this test. So today I have callbacks for Spring Awakening. I'm really excited. I just need to go over the sides again and finish learning the songs. It's 1:18 and I have to go to my oil change appointment right now, so I'm going to do that. Part 1 of callbacks is done. We did all the singing for all of the parts I got called back for, and now I have 20 minutes until the second part of callbacks, which is reading all of the sides. I'm more nervous about reading the sides because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot harder to act young and naive than it is to sing like you're young and naive. I just talked with my friend Abby and we just discussed the show and things like, will it be double casted? We're praying that it is not. We actually bet on it. She thought that it would be and I bet that it wouldn't be. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat something right now. I'm gonna take a suggestion from my comment section. Hazel, you said that I should incorporate tarot more into my videos, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't know like super much about it, so I might get things wrong or I might like forget to mention something, I don't know, but I'm gonna try and do my best to explain it, like why I do tarot and how I do it and things like that. Callbacks went really well, I think. I'm gonna go take a shower and then I'm gonna do the little tarot segment. Before I do the tarot, I'm gonna unbox my book of the month because it came today. I covered my address. I'm gonna put my join link for book of the month in the description. Oh, wow. Beautiful. I just realized that these are bookmarks. I was wondering like, why do they keep sending me these cards? But now I understand. Aww, they gave me stickers. But the book I got is The Office of Historical Corrections, and I'll read to you what it's about. In one story, a white college student tries to reinvent herself after a photo featuring her in a Confederate flag bikini goes viral. In another, a daughter takes her mother on a tour of a prison that tore her family apart decades earlier. And in the eye-opening title novella, a black scholar from Washington, D.C. is drawn into a complex historical mystery that spans generations and puts her job, her love life, and her oldest friend at risk. Moving between humor and grief, Evans portrays characters who are experiencing the universal confusion of lust and love and getting walloped by sorrow, all while exploring how history haunts us personally and collectively. I really love my Book of the Month books. It's like the best part of the month. Okay, so here we are on my bed, and I brought down all of my tarot stuff from my shelf. I'm gonna start with a disclaimer. I get kind of nervous talking about religion on a platform like this because I feel like there's a lot of sensitive subjects out there and religion is one of them for a lot of people. So I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to share my hobbies. I know that tarot cards are not acceptable in a lot of different religions due to their connection with witchcraft, but I personally am not a witch. I use tarot cards because I like to get perspectives on situations that I maybe wouldn't have thought of before, and I also just do it for fun. I think that it's really fun, like making a whole deal out of picking a card and reading about it. I don't know if I did a good job explaining any of this. We're gonna start with the non-tarot cards. So the first ones that I have are the Moonology cards by Yasmin Boland. The guidebook looks like this. It comes in the box. And the cards are beautiful, stunning. They have the phases of the moon on the back, and then the front, it's like a bunch of different things. I don't know, they're really pretty. These ones are good for single card spreads. That's what I use them for, at least. Like when I have a question that I want answered or if I just want like a card for the day, I will typically use this deck. The next deck that I have that is not exactly tarot is the Animal Spirit deck by Kim Krans. I love this deck so much. It's the second one that I ever got. It's also good for single card spreads. When I pull this deck out, I usually just ask what animal I should be embodying or like thinking of in this time of my life, and it gives me an answer, and that's what I use these for. And the guidebook for the Animal Spirit deck looks like this. Then the last deck that I have that is not tarot is the Archetypes deck, also by Kim Krans. The guidebook for the Archetypes deck looks like this. It's a square and it is so pretty. They all look like this, with different illustrations, of course. The art in this one is just impeccable, and the colors on these cards are wow, okay. And then for tarot decks, I have the Wild Unknown Tarot, also by Kim Krans. This was the first deck that I ever got. I got it because my favorite YouTuber, Kaylin Nicholson, had it, and I was obsessed with the colors and the illustrations. So I just had to get it, and this is what the guidebook looks like. Similar to the Animal Spirit one, it just has like the picture and then the explanation on the side. The last deck that I have is just classic tarot cards. These don't have like a name on them, so I don't know what they're called, but like I said, I will do a close-up and I'll put all the links to these in the description. And this one has a paper guidebook on the inside, but I also have this. With that deck, I use the Tarot Bible, which my mom got for me at a metaphysical shop somewhere in Sacramento, and it is like super detailed, super thick of everything you could ever want to know about tarot. So I still have yet to read it all, but I visited quite a few of the pages in here. How did I get into tarot? Well, my favorite YouTuber is Kaylin Nicholson. I think I've been following Kaylin since about mid-2017, so that's like 2.5 years. I saw her do a tarot card reading on her YouTube, and I was like, what is that? And I thought it looked so cool and I wanted to try, so I went out to Barnes & Noble and I bought my first set of tarot cards. Typically you're not supposed to buy your own tarot cards. I guess it's like kind of not really bad luck, but it's just not like tradition. That's not really how it happens. But I was like, I don't really care, so I just bought them for myself. If you do have to buy them yourself, you're supposed to like feel it and make sure that the energy matches with yours, and it did, so I was like, gimme. That's when I got the Wild Unknown deck by Kim Krans. I love this deck so much. I'm so connected to it because it was my first and it is my favorite. So to start, I think of a question or a situation that I want clarity about, and I shuffle the cards thinking of that question. You can say it out loud or you can just think it in your head. Some people, they just like shuffle it once like this, and then they split the deck 3 times, 4 times, however many times you want. If I'm going for 4 or more cards, then I will split the deck. But if I am not, which I typically am not, I will just shuffle the deck like this until cards pop out. Oh, so like those ones just fell, but there's 6 of them and I only need 1, so I'll just shuffle these. Sometimes I shuffle like this, or sometimes I'll just like pick one. So I pick that one. The card that I picked was the Son of Wands. It looks like that. And now I'm gonna go to the Son of Wands in the guidebook. And it says, Son of Wands, charming, adventurous. The Son of Wands is a true charmer. He's handsome and adventurous and seems to say all the right things. Some call him the White Knight of the Tarot, but at some point you may find he becomes hard to know. Trust your instinct with this one. Perfection is an illusion. I'm not gonna tell you guys my question, but that basically tells me that as long as I'm following my heart, the outcome will be positive. That's like the cool thing about tarot, is every single thing that the cards tell you is completely up to your interpretation. There's no like right answer for any of this. In tarot, there's 2 different sections. There's the minor arcana, I don't know if that's right, but then there's the major arcana. The minor arcana includes wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. And then the major arcana are the typical tarot cards that you will hear of, like the moon, the star, judgment, wheel of fortune, the sun, the fool, things like that. And the major arcana typically represents you, while the minor arcana has like a specific theme. The numbers all do technically have a meaning. I'll read them off to you. The ace is typically associated with new beginnings, vitality, and new opportunities. The 2 is balancing events, duality, doubling strength, or splitting power. 3 is creativity, results, achievement. The 4 is limitations, doubts, holding back. 5 is versatility, communication, opening up. 6 is harmony, idealism, and inner peace. And then 7 is dreams, illusions, and magic. 8 is overcoming obstacles and easing restrictions. 9 is action, courage, and self-confidence. And 10 is endings and beginnings, new destinations, and fulfillment. The wands are typically associated with the element fire, and it's also associated with creativity, passion, enterprise, and initiative. I believe the cups is associated with water. It doesn't say on this page, which is kind of weird. The key words for this are human emotion, love, friendship, sensual pleasure, connection, and intuition. Swords are associated with air, and the key words are thought, the mind, information, connection, ideals, and self-expression. And then the suit of pentacles is associated with the earth, and the words are substance, the senses, reality, and the tangible. If you are gonna get into tarot, I highly recommend you keep a journal with all of your tarot readings in it. I personally do this, and it really helps me just like keep all of my thoughts in one spot. I think that's basically it. I might go a little bit more in depth in another video, maybe next year, because I have to do a whole tarot reading for the new year. That includes me pulling like 24 different cards. It's really, really unnecessary. I love doing it, so I'll probably make a video about that too. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about tarot. I'm definitely not the best person to ask about this because I'm so new to it, but I do know a little bit about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your other ideas for videos if you have any. I would love to hear them, and I will probably do them because I am running out of ideas. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 19 of VLOGMAS.
I'm not trying to complicate none of this, so let me just come